Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? This is Mike Sneed coming to you again. Old fashioned ice cream family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you again. Want to thank everybody for actually joining us this afternoon. I know I say it every time, but this is definitely going to be a short and quick one. I just realized I haven't sent in my actual hours for payroll, so I got to get that in so I can do payroll first thing in the morning. Also, I got to meet my actual concrete guy. So the concrete guy will be out at the actual place tomorrow between 9 and 9:30. So I need to go meet him first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna make this one quick so I can get my payroll in, and also because I've been out here working on this truck. We got an actual. If you're local in the area, on Saturday, September the 16th, we're having a car show from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Right here in front of the ice cream parlor. We're gonna have a car show. They're gonna be giving away prizes. So if you have a car, truck, they're just not doing motorcycles. So if you got a car, truck, or whatever, you can bring it up. I think it's a $10 entry fee. So I'm gonna be putting my truck in. I got it completed the other night. It's ready to go. It's ready. All I gotta do tomorrow, and we just gonna clean it up a little bit and get ready to put it in. So we're gonna have that, and then that afternoon from 4 to 6, we have the ice cream showdown. We got Lumpy's ice cream and Sisters too. They're coming in, and they're gonna actually challenge us into who make the best sweet potato ice cream. So we're gonna have a sweet potato ice cream showdown. So if you're in the area, come on out. That'll be Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The ice cream showdown is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The last 2 hours. So come on out, enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun time. Uh, that kind of get me into what we got going on to the show tonight. Stop overcomplicating business. And that leads me into the truck too. For 2 years, I've been working on this truck, trying to get it to run correctly. Been screwing around with this fuel injector. Look at this. Something that's so simple, they made it so hard. This right here is what they call a Tech fuel injector. This Tech fuel injector, I've been messing around with it. Hey, how you doing? All right. I've been messing around with it for the last 2 years. Not only have I been messing around with it, my actual truck builder messed around with it for a year. He gave up, said couldn't fix it. He couldn't get it tuned. The last year, I decided I was going to do it myself. I say I can read schematics and I know how to write program. I'm going to figure it out. I've been working with it and working with it, and to fix this thing, you got all these cables and you got to have the controller, all this stuff to fix the actual carburetor and fuel injection. I said last week I was done. I wasn't gonna mess with it no more. I was going to get a carburetor. I put many a carburetors on motorcycles, and when I used to race and ride motorcycles, many a carburetors on go karts, lawnmowers, and stuff. I said I'm gonna put a carburetor. First time I ever put one on an actual vehicle, but I said it can't be that much harder. I pre-game for about 3 or 4 days. Found out the best carburetor for the truck setup I have. I have a small block 350. And everybody said get the Elderbrock 600. Put it on. It took me about 2 hours to pull all that mess off from the fuel injector. Took me about 2.5 hours. I had to change the actual the fuel pump and all that. Got everything set up. Put the carburetor on. Took 15 minutes to put the carburetor on, to crank it up, and all I had, with this one, you gotta have this program, you gotta have these sensors, you gotta drive it, and all that stuff to try to program it. It was just a mess. It took me less than 15 minutes to tune that thing. All I needed was a screwdriver, and it ran flawless. No, everything that I wanted to do, it does it. And what happened? We have gotten to the stage where we just overcomplicate stuff. That carburetor is very simple and it works. And this right here with the fuel injection, it's just overcomplicated, just like the appliances and just like y'all do with business. For 2 years, you all have been looking at me start businesses, run businesses, um, and tell you how simple they are. And but y'all go out and y'all listen to people who wants to run this mess right here. You listen to people who wants to do this mess right here to you all and overcomplicate it, and you all never get started. I know people who don't even have business and they paying for business consulting on an appliance repair business. I don't know how simpler of a business you can start than an appliance repair business or ice cream parlor business. Appliance repair, you don't even have to market appliance repair. All you have to do is just put your name on the truck. You just put your name on the truck and just fix one or two people appliances, and the word get out. I've gotten the truck yesterday and today. I didn't want to get in the truck, but I got forced into the truck. Yesterday, like I said, I went and done a service call. Took me about 3 hours. It wasn't even 3 hours. It took me well altogether to drive to the place, do the service call, and get back. Took me 3 hours. $732 I made on that service call. This morning, same thing. I was coming down here to finish the truck. I fixed it. I just wanted to clean stuff up for presentation. So I had my work clothes on in my tool bag. I get a call on the way down here. Somebody got a Samsung dryer. It says now heating. That's a heater element, $325. With 357, I charge them 325 for the heater element. I had on the truck. Oh, I'm coming in there, swing in, change the heater element, 325. That heater element's right at about $50. Then came on down here and done my finished the work. I'm finished working on my truck. So these businesses are so easy, you can't mess it up, but you're overcomplicating it. Listening to so many different people, and when I went on the forum. They got a whole forum out there just about how to actually uh, install this piece of shit right here. And you go there, I go on the forum, and I tell you have people who come in and tell, man, throw it away. It ain't worth it. Go get you a carburetor. If you want fuel injection, if you somebody who's looking to swap out an engine or something on the truck, if you want it to be fuel injection and stuff, don't try to do it with with none of this no Holly Sniper. They just as bad, or Tech. You go ahead and get your LS engine that's already where the engineers at the manufacturers and stuff have already put in the work to make sure all those computers and everything works, and that's something that stands good. This right here, Tech and them, something that's going to be universal across all platforms, is not going to work. You're just going to be wasting your time. So you go there and tell people, man, I wasted 2 years. I could have been driving my vehicle. I missed out on so many car shows. The other day, the school system called. They wanted me to bring my truck up there to whatchamacall, to take a picture. They were going to put it into the brochure with the football team. I had, at that time I had pulled everything out. I said I can't do it right now. I'm swapping out the fuel injector. But if I had put this on in the past, just think out all the brochures and stuff that's going out with the high school football team. I would have had my truck in there. That fuel injector messed it up. It wasn't gonna cost me nothing. All I had to do was just bring it up there. They wanted to take a picture with it. But yeah, messed it up. And like I say, listening to people tell them, oh, you gotta have somebody. Then they try to say it's your fault. You don't know what you're doing. You can't program. It's not. It's just a piece of crap. Same thing when you all listening to these people about starting businesses online, and they ain't figured out how to run a business. They can't run one. The same thing, you got 2,000 people in that Tech thing, and nobody has figured out how to run, how to get the thing working, and they instructing other people on how to do it. Then somebody, every now and then, somebody get it to work, and when you find out they not daily driving the car, they drive it to a cars and coffee once or twice a month and park it. They not trying to daily drive it. And the same thing, you start talking to these people who claim they running businesses, you find out they not running businesses. The only business they running is actually talking to you about business and telling you what they think a business should do. And so that's why I wanted to come to you today. Don't overcomplicate it. It's simple. Appliance repairs are simple business. Like I say, you don't have to market it. People come looking for you. You make great money. I don't see how you can't make money in appliance repair. Honestly, I don't. I just don't see how people are not able to make money repairing appliances. Maybe I just don't know. Like I said, I went out 2 days, less than 4 or 5 hours top. I made $1,000, not even trying to do it. I don't see how you can't make money repairing appliances. The only I just can't figure out how you can do it. Okay, you can make money anywhere. I get calls all day long, and people walking because they see an appliance up there, asking me. Y'all see me just walking on the street videotaping, and people walk up to me. Hey, I heard you can fix appliances. Yeah, can you fix this for me? Y'all see me do that many a times out there when they're having events. I can't go anywhere while somebody's saying, "Hey, you fix appliances. I need you to fix appliances for." Y'all seen it live, on stage, happen all the time. And then I hear people say, "I can't make no money in appliance repair." I don't. I think you have to. Honestly, I think you have to deliberately go about. I don't know how you can't make money repairing appliances. No, I had somebody comment on the video. Mike Sneed, you lying. You ain't never you ain't made no $1 million repairing appliances. Prove it. No, what I gotta prove to you? I don't have to prove anything. It's like almost like I was coming to them for a loan to get some profits. I ain't gotta prove anything to you. It's simple. You make $200,000 repairing appliances a year. In 5 years, made $1 million. You can easily see my journey and stuff that I've done. You can easily find the real estate and stuff that I own. It, what do you want? Some people have told me you got to show more of a lifestyle. You need to go out and get you this a Lamborghini. You need to go out and uh, uh, you you need to go out and show your house and all that. Then people believe you. Nah, those are people who not doing it. They the ones who are not doing it. They're just putting that up for you to get your money and stuff. The ones that's doing it don't care about it. This is what I care about right here. This is what I like to drive. I love driving this. I love working on it. Not working on this crap right here. I hate that. Matter of fact, some people say I buy it. I won't even sell it to nobody because I don't want nobody wasting their time with it. I'm just gonna take this and mount it on the wall to remind me of what's going wrong with America. That's what we have gotten to where we overcomplicate everything. And like I say, we don't listen. The people who run the businesses. I run an appliance repair business. The people who are actually running the businesses and stuff, we don't listen to them. We listen to just people on YouTube just talking. They don't. You have never seen a business or got a product or a service from them. No more than a consult. You get a consult call, but you never went and bought the you you have never went to and patronized their business. You don't know where they live. You don't know the where they do business out of. You don't see anything. Right now we're in the back of my building. You all come here all the time. I have people, alumni and people come here all the time. I pulled up matter of fact, this afternoon I pulled up and I'm walking across the parking lot and the guy pulls up. I ain't think I'd catch you here. Yeah, it was a white guy. Yeah, I've been watching you. I wanted to look at your truck. Okay, we talked for almost an hour about the truck. But y'all know where I'm at. Y'all can catch me. I'll do business. You come out and patronize some business. You'll see Saturday we're going up against two one well renowned throughout the state for his ice cream. We're competing against them, see who make the best ice cream. We have beaten people with our ice cream flavor. So y'all know that I actually run businesses. Y'all see me building the businesses, adding value, dropping stuff off. And somebody will still come up and tell me you lying. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, I don't know what more you want me to do. I'm not. What do you want? I'm not going to go through now arguing with you about have I made a total of $1 million in appliance repair? Yeah, I've made several $1 million from repairing appliances, and live good, and live good through appliance repair. Like I was telling somebody yesterday, I've been pretty much retired since my mid 30s. I've been semi-retired. When I say semi-retired, I mean I just work 1 or 2 hours a day, and I had the rest of the day to myself. Right now, I'm thinking about getting, like I said, I'm thinking about getting back in the truck some more because I enjoyed yesterday and today doing 1 or 2 stops and make $1,000. I can do that 2 days a week. Just do 2 days a week and make $1,000. um, and before 12 o'clock, and still get here to the ice cream parlor and do what I do. It's great. It's great, and I love it. But I just don't know. I remember they had this show on with Andy Griffin one time. It was this guy supposedly had bad luck, and they were going to try to get this guy to make him think he don't have bad luck. So what they done, they put all these they put the winning number, the winning ticket in this hat, the winning number of the ticket in the hat, and all of them had, all of them was the same number. But they everybody want this guy believed he was just a jinx, and and they say let him pull the number out, and at the end, when we pull the number out, none of us gonna say we won. That way we automatically know he won. And so when everybody pulled the number out, and and when they called the number, they said like 13, and everybody looking, who got 13? They looking at him. What's your number? You got 13? No, I ain't got 13. You gotta have 13. Nobody else got. Cause everybody had 13. Let me see your number. They look at his number. It said 578. He had pulled the tag of the size of the hat out of the hat size out of the hat instead of pulling the ticket. And, no, he was like, I told y'all it's bad luck. That's why I feel like some of you all who say y'all can't make money repairing appliances, I think y'all like that. Y'all just so far believing that y'all can't make money. And like the guy gonna say, well, the third party warranty company ain't paying people, so how you gonna get paid? So you ain't making them. Who told you that? We do it every day. We get paid every day for the. I tell you which ones to stay away from. The companies are not any good, but I tell you every day how to do it, how to bill out. I tell you all the games they're gonna run on you. I've seen all of them for the last 20 years. So I give y'all, as y'all say, the real play on how to start a business. Same thing with this ice cream. I bought my ice cream business plan from somebody who done it over 20 some years. And people still tell him he don't know what he's doing. He done built two ice cream parlors, ran them for over 20 some years, and people tell him he don't know what he's doing. And he don't even argue with him. I'm at the point now I don't even want to argue with nobody no more. The people who are, because I go there and try to tell people don't use it, it ain't no good. I was an engineer, I know exactly what they're doing. They're giving the stuff 80% done, and they want you to find the last 20%. It used to be as engineers we'll go back and fix that last 20%. They ain't trying to fix it now. We're in this thing now where everybody don't care. They just want to run the bag up on you. So they don't care if they're giving you a shitty product. They don't care if they're not going to produce anything for you. Just like you see all this stuff they talking about these people scamming you real estate and this and that, and not providing the service. That's the same thing the manufacturers are doing. I'm getting to the point now. I say, hey, it's everywhere in America. Everywhere in America is about trying to get over and scam somebody. Nobody wants to give you a good product or service anymore. That's why one of the reasons I might jump back in the truck just so I can get out here and give a good product and service to people. Because this right here is getting to be ridiculous. It's just too ridiculous. They don't care. If you call up there, they're just, oh, I'll send you a new one. The new one just as bad as the first one. They don't care. They're building it so cheap, they'll give it to you all day for free. Oh, I'll send you a new one. And they don't care. Like I was trying to tell them in the old days, I'm in the old days when they built this carburetor and they built this 350 Chevy, the engineers, they actually went out and raced on the weekend. So every weekend they were out there racing these cars alongside the people who were buying their products and services. And they were into the cars. They were just as much a car fanatic as the people they were selling the stuff to. You had the Ram Chargers and the Dodge Ram Chargers and all that stuff. Detroit was world renowned for their street races and stuff with the engineers. So those guys, they'll go out all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, drag racing with the people who buying their products, and they get real live data that they could take back into the lab and back into the corporation on Monday through Friday and fix any problem. Because what happened when you out there, you have problems, and so you don't sold somebody a piece of shit, and I don't work hard to buy this stuff, and I need to win this race to put food on my table. I'm gonna catch you behind the trailers and put my hands on you back then. So they wanted to make sure that they were giving everybody what they were paying for. Nowadays, they don't care about customer service. You think these companies now care about if they're giving you a piece of crap? You call, they don't want to talk to you. They'll put you on a hold. You think American hold shit? on hold is crazy. Try calling one of these companies. That you try calling LG or something for that regular ass refrigerator they put out there. They don't care about it being bad. They know it's bad. We know it's bad. But all they care about is running the money up. Once they done made millions of dollars putting bad stuff out there, and if you complain too much, the community come after you. You don't know what you're doing. You ain't no professional. You don't know how to. We see that here in appliance repair. If we say LG refrigerator suck, you don't know how to do seal systems. I've worked on 200 of them. I know how to fix. They're a piece of crap. You gotta change everything. I gotta go out there and rebuild a refrigerator. I ain't doing all that. We know it's a piece of crap. This right here is a piece of crap. The engineers and stuff now, they never worked on appliances. It used to be the engineers and stuff that design the washers and dryers for Whirlpool. They usually have worked on them, and they came from service technicians and worked their way up, so they made it so it was serviceable. These new engineers, they ain't never worked on it. They don't care. That's why they don't. That's why they build them the way they do, because they don't care about repairing. I remember when I was an engineer back in the day. That was one of the things we argue about all the time. They'd be like, "Why you need to test it to make sure I'm not giving nobody nothing, no bad product. What care if they bad? No, they just buy a new one. That was their thing. It was cheaper to give them a new one than to test it and to fix the bugs. So just give them a new one. They didn't care if it lasts 2 years, 3 years. Who cares? Make them get a warranty. They need to buy a warranty. So it was just crazy. And same thing with these new engines and new cars and stuff. The engineers don't care nothing about no car. They ride damn bicycles to work. They don't care about no car. They hate cars. They hate gasoline. You worried about trying to get. I'm worried about them trying to fix a fuel injector. And they say you stupid because I want electric. So they don't care. That's where we at in America, where nobody cares about the product or service. They don't care about. You go to the restaurants now. The restaurants don't care what they feed you and what they put out there. They just throw anything out there at you and think you're supposed to eat it. You know the fries and stuff are cold. And I don't want to go back. I think you're gonna do something to them. If I keep going back asking for stuff, the food that you're putting out there is subpar. You're gonna. I go. It used to be if I went to a food truck, I knew the food truck was gonna be fresh and have some good food on it. Now you go to a food truck, they got canned chili and everything straight out the can. They don't went straight to Dollar General, bought the cheapest stuff they can, threw it out there, and want you to actually eat it with no thought or preparation into it. I just can't believe it. And that's where we're at now with this stuff that we're doing with business and stuff. We just don't care. We give you a shitty product and just throw it out there and don't care about it. And so with me, I'm at the point where I'm sticking with the old stuff, the stuff where people actually care. When they made that right there, the engineers actually cared, and there's a lot of data in there, and it worked. 15 minutes, and that thing was up and running, and I ain't had no problems with it since. I'm gonna read some of this what I got in the chat. Then I gotta go do payroll. I'm getting out of here. Stoker Reviews said, "What's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing?" SQ Services. So, what's up, family? Uh, DLV Mark, smash that like button. Okay. JT, you're 1% right. Thanks. General Mike, I text you for some information from the convention. Did you receive it yet? I might not have, or I get so many texts. If you would email me, that would probably be better. I get probably maybe 80 to 90 text messages a day. I get emails and stuff. So I might have gotten it through a text. I haven't went through all my text messages. So especially the last 2 weeks, I've been real busy. I ain't had a chance to go through all of them. But I eventually work my way through it. Quentin Hodge say, "Hey, Mike at ABC fam. Hey, how you doing?" SQ Services LLC. You definitely ain't lying. It's too much money in this business. You literally tripping over it every day. Yeah, I just can't see how people can't make money doing it. Quentin Hodge. If it works at whatever level you want it to, from scrap to yeah, it works at whatever level from scrap to commercial repair. It does. I just don't see how people say they can't make money in this appliance repair. I just don't see how they can. Mr. O, we've been trained to love corporations who don't care about us. Yeah, we don't care. Corporations don't care about you. They used to care about their product. And they used to say crafted with pride and stuff. They don't say that stuff no more. They just as bad. The corporations are just as bad as the Jay Morrisons and DJ Envies and all of them. They just want to run the bag up on, and they don't care. Myron Webster, a $20 drill, $10 socket set, $14 bit set with some groove tongue pliers, and you're the 250 day big facts. It's the truth. You don't need much money to start, and that gets me all the time. Well, people, I'm going to take a funding course to do what? Start my appliance repair. Why the hell you need a funding course for an appliance repair business? You don't need. You can be dead broke and start it. You don't need no money for appliance repair. Mr. O, yet we are skeptical of people that actually have something to benefit by spreading profit. Yeah, yeah. Myron Webster, that 350, I believe, is still the most used and swapped engine of all time next to the L. Yes, it is. The 350 is simple. Like I say, it's very simple. After working on this, now that I've been welding a little bit, I could have done the swap myself. If I had the room and stuff, I could have done the swap myself. The 350 is simple. You have once you set the motor in to put that carburetor in, you connect the fuel line. Uh, I had a fuel pump because that's what they had. They converted it to a fuel pump. I was gonna use the one I had and put a pressure regulator on it. I'd say I wasn't even gonna do that. I just went and bought the Elderbrock fuel pump. It needs to pump up no more than about 5 or 6 psi. Uh, uh, for a carburetor. You don't even have to have high pressure, just enough gas to get it there. So I changed out the fuel pump, so I didn't need a fuel regulator. You connect the fuel line to the carburetor. You have 3 vacuum lines that you connect. One for the transmission modulator to make it shift and stuff. One of them goes to the PV. You got two of them going to PV, the little PVC valve. You ain't got but 3 lines on there, so you good there. Connect those lines. I put a manual choke. I didn't want no electricity or nothing that I have to be fighting with. Hey, how you doing? I ain't want none of that stuff no on here no more. No, I just say I just want all mechanical. So I put that on. You got 3 screws that you can adjust to tune it. I put them on, and you got one of them is just the auto. I had to adjust the auto. Everything else is pretty much dead on. I'm not out here trying to street race. I'm not gonna be out here going out doing no crazy trail rides, none of that stuff. So the way it came preset is where I like it. I just had to adjust the idle, and it works good. I'll let y'all hear it in a second. And so that's the way I like it. Now the LS engine, same thing. LS, GM spent millions and millions of dollars to get the computers and all that stuff, injectors to work with that LS engine. And so with that, that's going to work. And you can't take the computer from an LS and go throw it on a Coyote or throw it on a Hellcat. It ain't going to work. That's what this is equivalent to. This is equivalent taking the computer from an LS and go trying to throw it onto a Coyote or or a Hemi. It's not going to work because those engineers put all that money, expertise into making it work with their setups and stuff. And so if you want to go to fuel injected, you need to choose what platform you want. If you want to go Ford, go buy your Coyote. If you want to go Dodge, go buy you a Hemi. If you want to go GM, go buy you LS. But don't get no small block that previous technology and think you're gonna bring it up and not gonna have no problem. With that, stick to the carburetor and you're fine. Mr. O, LG electric oven are the worst. I one time ordered a heating element and they said uh, was the updated version for a particular model. It was completely incompatible. Yeah, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Yesterday I had a nightmare. Uh, Gen Air complete over engineered junk. You have to remove the entire top to remove the thermal fuse. Take like 3 hours. I had to walk. Yeah, yeah, that's what I say. Just overcomplicating the stuff. Just overcomplicate because the engineers no more service technicians. Yeah, Gen Air ovens are the worst. Uh, Hey, now Dr. Funk said, "What's up, fellas?" Armando City, your greetings, fan. First time here. Okay, thanks for joining us. Steve Padella. Um, I've had 2 slow months in a row. How would I research to see why that is so? I'll come up first. I'll come up first on Google. I guess how you saying. Right now it's going to be slow because school just started back. Like I tell y'all every year, when school starts back around Labor Day and stuff, it's just a slow time because everybody's putting focus on getting ready for school. Kids are going back to college. Kids are going back to high school. They're getting all that stuff together. Everybody now is ripping and running, trying to get their schedule back in order with the kids doing sports and all that, picking people up from daycare. So if they letting stuff slide right now, and until we get into October when we get into the cooking season, the temperature is starting to die down, so the refrigerators and all that stuff is starting not to work as hard because it's starting to cool off a little bit. So it's always going to be a slow time. Right now, it's going to slow down again at the beginning of the year after Santa Claus then came and took all the money. Everybody know that, and then it'll pick right back up during tax season. It'll drop off again right after tax season until right after Memorial Day. Tax season starts around February, March, and tax season will take you on for a little bit. Then they're gonna drop. You have another month or two slow, where you're gonna be whatchamacallit. You're gonna be getting ready for the refrigeration season again. It always happens. That's why you have to follow the 5 banking accounts and have your money stacked up in that 25% owner's pay. So now's the time where you go take vacation. You get to relax. You get to come out and do some of the stuff you normally don't get to do. You get to come out and maybe if you have a little project for a truck or something, you start doing those little projects. That's why we have a lot of our training in those months because that's when we know it's slow. That's why a lot of times the third party warranty companies start calling you all up and putting pressure on you because they know y'all ain't got no money saved. Kind of like the NBA players and the NFL owners and the players. They know they broke right after the season and right before the season start, they ain't got no money. That's when they want to go through contract negotiations and go on strike. They know they ain't got no money. They know that they'll take just about any deal to get a paycheck. Same thing with the third party warranty companies. They know y'all. They know the call volume is slow right now. They know y'all ain't saved y'all money. They know y'all is jumping. I need some work, some work. They say, hey, reason you ain't getting no work because your call's too high. No, you cut me some slack on your calls. Let me put you on this flat rate. Then I'll what you call. I'll give you some work. They ain't got no work to give you. Ain't nobody calling. The best thing to do: follow the 5 banking accounts. Have your 25% owners pay. You got 3 to 6 months of living expenses. You go out and enjoy. You got your profit account. Go out and do something. Enjoy. Go fishing. This is the time you get to enjoy and give your body time to recuperate, give your mind time to recuperate, and do something you never done before, and then get ready for the run again. But that's all it is. There ain't much you can do. And a lot of times when you all are saying it's slow, I ask you how many calls you doing. I'm doing maybe three to four, 2 to 3 stops a day. If you're a one man shop and you charging properly, that's great money. You can't get into the fact thinking that you're gonna be out here doing. You gotta be busy doing 7 or 8 calls. You don't. As me as a one man service company, all I wanted to do is about 4 or 5 stops a day. Three is good. 4 or 5 is the most I'm going to do to be able to keep offering the quality service and don't have to be rushed. Take your time, make your money, put your money where it needs to be at. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. Frank Evans, what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Wayside Bullies, do a LA swap on that thing. No, no, I'm done. I don't want no computers. After I hooked that thing up and I saw how simple and easy it was, no electronic stuff nowhere, no computer, no check engine light. It just run. I actually thought about saying if I do anything, I'm gonna take that I'm gonna take that electric fuel pump off and go back to a manual fuel pump. I don't want no electricity going to that engine. I just want it to run. As long as I know I got gas coming to it, and the battery's good, it's gonna run. I don't want nothing where I gotta get programmed ever again. Okay, Myron Webster. Fuel pumps on cars are known to go out. An old car is car and old cars is my jam. Ask me how I know that. Yeah, that's what I said. The next thing I do, I'm gonna take that fuel pump out and just go directly to a manual pump. Yep, my favorite engines are the 350 and the GM 3600 engine, the easiest engine to work on. I'm an expert on those bad boys. Yep, yep. There you go, Steve Padella. Crawford Appliance Repair. Hey, how you doing? So okay. Greg B. So what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's 8:30. Like I say, I got to get out and actually uh go do my payroll. I forgot to do the payroll so I can pay these kids tomorrow morning. I'm gonna let y'all hear this real quick. And like I say, don't overcomplicate it. Don't do like I do. I spent 2 years trying to over with this overcomplicated piece of mess right here. 2 years, a lot of weekends, a lot of headaches on this a piece of mess. Some of you all have spent the last 2 or 3 years watching me on YouTube about starting businesses. Y'all see me start many businesses, and well, two businesses in that time frame, and well, not yeah, two businesses in that time frame, and you could have got your business up and running, but you overcomplicate it, listening to people trying to make it harder than what it is. Very simple business. Just get out here and get started. If you want to know how to start your own appliance repair business, go to appliancebootcamp.com. We have our next hands-on live next weekend. Can't wait to see the people. I'm gonna go ahead and crank up this thing and let you all hear it. Then I'm getting out. Look at that. 2 years of messing with this thing right here, and listen to it. Oh man, I've wasted all that time with that mess. Once again, thank you. I'm gonna read this real quick. Crystal Clean Appliance. What's up, Mike ABC? Have you ever installed a walk-in cooler? I was asked to submit a bid on the site. No, I haven't, but it doesn't look to be that hard. Uh, Frank Evans. Uh, well, looks like you got some scrap in your head. It is some scrap. Dave Lane. Good to see you back on, Mike. Thank you for the game. No problem. Once again, thank everybody for watching. I'm gonna go do payroll, and then I'm gonna jump in what I call the chick magnet, and I'm gonna ride home. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Talk to you later. Bye bye.